Now, a new lawsuit challenging Indiana's near-total ban on abortion, and it's from the so-called Satanic Temple based out of Salem, Massachusetts. Now, this lawsuit claims the ban infringes on their followers' religious rights and violates the U.S. Constitution.
Right now, the law is on hold after a special judge issued a preliminary injunction as a separate lawsuit is decided in court. This law bans abortion at all stages of pregnancy, except in cases of rape and incest up until 10 weeks, threats to the mother's health, and lethal fetal anomaly. That last exception is for a diagnosed birth defect with a low survival rate. Now, the state has appealed to allow this law to be enforced. The Satanic Temple is claiming the new abortion restrictions are a violation of its religion and equal protection under the law.
Fox 59's Russ McQuaid walks us through the claims in this new lawsuit.
This lawsuit, naming Governor Holcomb and Attorney General Rokita as defendants, was filed on behalf of a woman who said she became pregnant when her birth control failed. The Satanic Temple claims it has more than 11,000 members in Indiana, and one of them is pregnant and doesn't want to be.
Under their religion, a woman's body is inviolate and subject to her own will alone, and they pick that up in the Satanic abortion ritual, which includes recitation of or affirmation of autonomy before obtaining an abortion.
The Satanic abortion ritual included in the lawsuit filing introduces unequal religious protection into the legal debate over the new law.
This new abortion law does affect members of different religions in different ways. And again, to practice religious freedom, we can't have a public space that's occupied entirely by Christian messages and symbols.
The lawsuit claims the new law unfairly divides women into two classes: those who are pregnant due to rape or incest that can access abortion, and those who became pregnant due to birth control that cannot. A spokesperson for Attorney General Todd Rokita issued the following statement, quote, "The U.S. Supreme Court has already rejected the idea that abortion is protected by the Constitution, and this new lawsuit merely offers weaker arguments."
We have to ensure that religious jurisprudence doesn't result in a public space that's occupied entirely by Christian messages and symbols, or else simply we're not upholding the Constitution.
Attorney General Rokita has asked the Indiana State Supreme Court to fast-track its decision on the new abortion law, perhaps within the next 30 days. We reached out to the Satanic Temple and its attorney for comment, but they never got back in touch with us. Live in the newsroom, Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
Again, for now, the abortion ban is on hold. That means abortion is allowed in Indiana up until 20 weeks. The state has appealed the preliminary injunction. It's also asking the Indiana Supreme Court to weigh in and allow the law to be enforced.